welcome back for another episode of Our Journeys. This episode is going to be brought to you mostly by brave Schwaaard friends, but I'm going to go ahead and kick us off with the first episode. Thiago sent me a few more of his endeavors, and I want to go ahead and I'll kick the show off with that, and then it'll transition to Brave. But let's go ahead and roll the clip in 3, 2, 1. All right, and for those of you who don't know or hadn't seen the original video, Thiago is running a singleton, I think it's an 85 card singleton Telvanni list. And he said he is working on a singleton tribunal list, but he has not yet rolled that out, at least to my knowledge. So this is just some more footage from those games earlier. I think we did an entire focus video, which I think featured 5 or 6 of his videos. So as I told you all, we can use Dropbox. You can give me the stuffs, and I will go ahead and do the commentary and everything and edit them together and put them out there. I'm happy to do it. It's actually a little bit easier just because I know I have games lined up, whereas when I get on live, sometimes people have their schedules, people have the things that they got to do, and sometimes they don't align with what I'm going to do or what I'm trying to do. So after this, we'll go to Brave. She's got some games of hers in the arena that she played, and then she talks, what's his name? Oh, Nut Bunnies. Sorry, I am totally blanking on the name right now. I don't have my notes in front of me or anything. ShakeItBaby. There we go. ShakeItBaby, who I have not yet had a chance to spectate. I don't even know if we're friends yet. If not, we'll have to remedy that as long as he wants to. But also a very high-level player, and she's got a couple of his games that she spectated. Should be a lot of fun to watch. So stay tuned. But for now, we're just getting warmed up with Thiago the Blacksmith against friend Duracell. You know, I never thought of it. Duracell could very well be a last name in some other country. I don't think I've ever met. I agree, sir. I don't think I've ever met anybody with the last name Duracell in this country, but you would have to imagine that that's probably a last name. That's where the battery came from. The battery name came from. Usually it is a last name of somebody. So we'll see if Duracell does give Thiago a card. He is fueling the machine. Now, see, she sounds much younger and much less freaky in this particular voiceover. You know, how does she say? You're worse than a mud crab. Anyway, she's a freaky gal. She's gone now. But she had a pretty good run there. Yes, good deal. Okay, so 86 cards it looks like. Close to 85. And as soon as Duracell puts down the supports, Thiago has the removal. I just noticed he actually has the OG Shadowfen Priest premium art, which is nice. He had the premium art, which was nice. Okay, Giggle sounds alright. A little different. That's a hard thing too sometimes when you hear something new, you're trying to figure out if... Ooh, he sounds vicious. Fun fact, apparently, Red Brahmin is not an Aragonian. I did not know that, but apparently Justin Larson took some heat for it. I don't know if it was legit heat or just ribbing, but apparently Red Brahmin, despite looking very Aragonian, is not an Aragonian. I don't know for a fact. Any lore masters out there can let me know, but yeah, I hear he's not an Aragonian. Yeah, it's hard to know sometimes if you don't like, or if something sounds odd to you just because it's different, or because it doesn't suit the character. And I think Giggles, ultimately, it still suits her. I'm just used to that high pitch. It just, I will say it sounded a little more natural. I think this giggle sounded a little more forced, like you need to laugh this long. Whereas the other one just sounded like it was just coming out of her, just like, can't help myself. Which could very well be the case. I mean, if they give you one take to do it and you get it okay, like, all right, we're gonna move on. We're not gonna spend 16 hours in the theater. Okay, in the booth, not the theater, the booth. So Duracell, I think that's the third. I can't check on it, but I think that's their third new start. So they've started fresh 3 times, which is why they still have any cards in their hand at all. But Thiago also has a vast number of cards. He does have Morokai now, which is phenomenal. And he also does have his fresh start, 0 cost, amazingly enough. And we've got, I was going to do Travin, but Travin has now been spirited, knifed. But that does allow Thiago, that does, when he dies, unless he's silenced, Travin, he gives forth whatever actions were played while he was on the board. So that's what we saw there. So ideally you have, you know, your Siege of Strauss Mackay or something like that, which, yeah, Morokai is a good play there. I'm trying to see if there's one of the things Thiago does very well is finds ways to, I think that's what that is. I can't look. I keep trying, like I can hover over it. This is a static video. Another bit of removal, so Morokai is not going to stay on board long enough to get duplicated or reborn. And I think Duracell's getting a little bit panicked. I mean, certainly not, you know, terrified, but just going, okay, I need to close this game out. He's made his push, he's broken the runes, and he's really looking to close this thing out. And so I think in that regard, Thiago still has the upper hand. Because this kind of plays to his deck's strength, which is various ways to bring back cards like Morokai. So unless I don't think the last gasp effect can be triggered by. See, then that's great setup and great execution. Ooh, great to upgrade there for sure. He got a little bit of drain from the guy, the Centurion guy, I can't remember his name. Prefects? Something Prefect? Does Duracell have more removal? He seemed to have had the removal for pretty much anything of significance that Thiago has played thus far. In fact, I mean, he had to sack his own headless. That almost sounded Russian. To my ears, anyway. Something Bagania. Don't mess with me. I will not play this game with you. You try to mess with me, you try to insult me. I storm you. Ha! Do you take that? So many people talk. They say so many things. Alright, if she can stick, that should be a GG from Duracell. But he's had the removal for everything so far. I can't imagine she goes unanswered. You've got your Channeled Storms. I mean, it is an action deck, and maybe that's... I can't tell if that's what Thiago is looking at, but probably not. You probably can't really tell. Yeah, there we go. More actions. But as I've been blabbing, as has been the case, because I'm talking about a lot of things that aren't necessarily pertaining to the game directly, Thiago has taken the lead in terms of points. Still has, is that a full hand? 3, 6, 8? And the Iron Atronach. Iron Atronach is very satisfying in games like this when you've had nothing but removal thrown at you. Now granted, Duracell is running Lethal, and Lethal is the bane of Iron Atronach, but that is the one card that cannot be answered. And is that going to do it? Does he have... He has the charge from the snake, but the only item he has actually takes away the snake's attack. Don't know. What is he thinking of? What is he cooking? What are you cooking up here, Thiago? Oh! Okay, there you go. Could give that to the target. Man, I'd say just... How's he gonna... Okay. So he's gonna get a little more drop... Oh! Soul Burst. Very, very, very cool. I mean, at this point, I think we know, yeah, Thiago has this wrapped up. Now, I mean, another Dawn's Wrath could clear that Iron Atronach. Okay, so this was a Sealer of Secrets. I guess Duracell was going to use the... Alright, little bit of showboating here at the end. And goes ahead and finishes it off with the Iron Atronach. Fantastic!
These warriors want nothing more than to please you with blood!
Win rate on this deck's not been particularly good, but then I haven't really had the best, I wouldn't say I've had the best cards offered. I mean, I've seen people play Ebonon Arena and they've had like 2 Dark Seducers and stuff like that, but I've got virtually no removal. I've got a little bit of silence. I don't really have much going for me, really, in terms of, I don't have any really powerful cards apart from Night Talon. Ah, there's my kitty!
Bright moons light your path. You have my gratitude. Greetings. This world holds many wonders.
I do like that Argonian.
This one thanks you.
Let's see if he survives.
They
Probably
make
not.
it too easy.
Now, if I could...
Time to take the offensive.
Okay, fair enough. That looks like I'm going to be forced to use that, but I didn't really want to. I would have liked to have had Night Talon in hand for that, but never mind.
Khajiit has had enough.
I'm sure they're going to put a guard out there just to stop the kitty from snowballing, but never mind.
Stay back!
Maybe not. Pity I... Oh, there is a buff on that's health. Mind you, I don't really want to put him over there, do I? Let's have a think.
Khajiit will keep that.
That's a real pity. I can't really do that without... yeah, it's just going to have to kill it, I'm afraid.
It is a fine day to fight.
See, I couldn't buff him before I could do the effect.
Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Yippee! Not.
Stay back!
I don't know why they don't like my kitty. I mean, it's not on, is it, really?
Smell fresh meat.
Okay. Right.
Khajiit will keep that.
Might as well. Get the health up a little bit. the Electra gets something nice for me. I say
Whatever
something
you want,
nice.
if
I mean,
the
that's kind of a
queen is
relative
good.
term, isn't it? Yippee, not. They've been determined to get that kitty, haven't they?
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Right, can I have... Now would be a good time to draw some silence, wouldn't it? That's Martin. Yay! Okay.
Tamriel needs me.
If they're sensible, they'll get rid of my Electra, but they probably aren't sensible. That's...
Khajiit has had enough.
Well, I'm probably being a bit unfair, aren't I? There I am, kind of mouthing away. I'm not really even paying that much attention. I ought to try and focus a bit more. Well, I know I'd be trading if I was them, but maybe they want to hit face and give me some cards. Nah, that's a pity, isn't it?
Day to fight.
That's good. I could do drawing something, so I might try that in a minute. Good old Martin, eh? Yippee! That's definitely dying, isn't it? Where's my honey bun? Trouble is, if I do that now, they're going to have an extra card, so I think I'm going to go for this instead.
I smell the blood.
And then maybe get Martin over in the next round.
This one will tear them to shreds.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
I do love that. I really don't want to be putting that out, do I?
Bark and burn. Oh.
That's so funny. I shouldn't laugh, but I can't help it. Things like that make me laugh. Oh, I really don't want to put out. Yeah, let's just see what they do about that. I need to keep Martin so I can get him close.
Don't be a nuisance.
Really? Is this the number of... How many billions of guards do they need, eh? Can I have a snake, please? Nope. Oh, well, that's not bad, is it? Let's see what happens now, matey. I mean, really, considering I've been trying to starve them the cards, they've been, like, drawing pretty good, haven't they? I mean, that's a good draw for them, definitely. Oh, for goodness sake, what spoils for? I just want to kill them with the ogre, and it's not much to ask, is it? Really?
Die, die, die! I'll have to kill you.
Oh well. They must be going to run short on resources soon though. Let's see how many cards they've got left. 15. Oh really? 16, so I've got a slight advantage there. Now I don't really want to put him out because that'll give them a card, so I'm just going to have to go with this. And that.
No man can deny his destiny.
Don't you dare kill Martin. Don't you dare.
My paws are quicker than your eyes.
Really? Great. Look at that. Now, hang on a minute. I don't want some... 50 chance of buffing him, so please. Yep. Well, they're just going to kill him anyway, so they might as well trade. I really can't put that out. I mean, it's great for going face, but you just don't want to give someone draw, do you? I don't, anyway. Let's come out next round and hope they don't have Fail the Mighty. Yeah, to be honest, it'd be fairly unlikely that they do, but you never know, do you? I think I'd get rid of that as its draw.
Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Not even death can see.
Maybe not, they might concede if they see that, but you never know. I'm going to kind of have to give them cards if I want to get some drain. But I think I'll do that first, just so I draw something.
No match at all for me.
Okay. Let's see what that gives then.
I will be triumphant.
I see.
I suppose I could go
There
for
isn't
it.
a lock that will keep this one out.
Let's hope I don't regret this,
The
but
battle shall be ours. You're going down.
put the pressure on a bit. Let's hope they don't have a seducer. Although they're not going to put it out with him there, are they? They're going to have to really trade into that draft, aren't they, if they want to stay alive? This is that tantalising moment where it's just... Oh no.
Feel
Really?
my might.
Well, that's going to die next round then, isn't it?
I'll take you all down with me.
I don't understand. It wasn't moved, so I don't see how they were able to get it to lose cover when it wasn't in the opposite lane, but never mind.
So much for a clean escape.
You're going down.
Please don't have a seducer. And the number of times I've seen people with seducers and Naga leave. In arena.
Get out of my way.
I just don't take anything for granted these days.
Whatever you want, if the coin is
It's
good.
looking promising. Oh no, it's going to be a guard, isn't it? Oh no. Thank goodness not.
This one thanks you.
Okay, Tribunal with the ring's probably not going to be fun. Look, you're very useful, but could you come back round 7 since I've got no ring? And could you send me something low, please? Okay, not exactly what I wanted, but I suppose I'm desperate I can play it.
Bright moons light your path.
Oh, look at that kitty. So good looking, those Khajiits, aren't they?
Greetings, citizens.
Expect it will get an execute if I put it out there. Okay, let's risk it and see what they're going to do about
They
it.
are no challenge for the
And
Kashi.
execute relegation, because even though it's arena, it's amazing how many people seem to get exactly what they need.
Let's take care of business, shall we?
Okay, I'm not going to risk the guard because they could have execute and then get the kitty anyway, so I'm going to go for him.
The battle shall be ours. You can't win.
Coin will be mine.
Now, if only I had the pill for support, that would have been really cool. Oh, they don't like him! Can't think why. I better not go for that this early. They're bound to have loads of stuff to get to answer him, so... Got to wait then for that. Let's hope there's
Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
I mean, you do see people play Arrow Storm in the arena, so we're going to hope they don't have one. That would be a disappointment, wouldn't it? So good.
True peace,
Oh
ferocity.
my god, really? Oh no. That's not pleasant, that's not what you want to see at all, is it really? Okay. Okay, I need to break a rune to get him up a little bit, just so I can then trade next round of those.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Be on your guard.
Please not.
We fight for all Skyrim.
With that, I should be able to get rid of that unless they have a guard. Nice pick for them in arena though, isn't it? Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? I'm gonna have to leave him there because I've got to get rid of that. It's a priority.
One strike will be all that is
So
needed.
annoying. But nicely done.
Nicely done.
Stand
I mean, cheap to get into this lane to take him out next round.
Who goes there?
No, of course. That's annoying, isn't it? Right. Okay, I think I'll put that there, haven't I?
For Skyrim! Stop right there, criminal scum!
I will be triumphant!
I put the time of that draw, but I suppose I'm going to get plenty of draw next round, aren't I? They're probably going to trade those two. I just have to hope they don't have another guard. I've got to get rid of that before they get any more value out of it.
One strike will
Oh,
be all that is
interesting
needed.
Sigh.
Ka'ir!
Oh good, that's something.
I have no patience for fools.
We're talking about round 6.
The Mages Guild gave this one.
Oh great.
The Sendar will protect me.
Typically not. That's typically the round where I can't battle as well. Okay.
Feel the bite of my steel!
Let's have a think about this. I can't move that till next round. I don't really want them getting any more creatures, so I think I'll go with that. I'll leave that.
I'll profit from your death.
Really, the main thing that's dealt with in that big whopper, isn't it?
Ka'ir! May Stendar have mercy on you.
You know,
Give no quarter.
It would appear that dinner is served.
really? Oh, for goodness sake. I wish I'd have kept that suppressed now. Not really much point, is there? Oh, hang on.
It is a fine day to fight.
The nuisance, I can't really do both.
Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Never mind. That's well played by them.
A fine battle.
We must protect
Nicely
the
done.
wellspring.
They've certainly been offered better cards than I have.
If you're looking for trouble, fight.
Give no quarter.
Let the games begin!
Okay, now this person has taunted me in the past, so I'm not going to bother to say hello. I normally do, but I mean, maybe they're having a bad day, but I'd rather not invite taunting. I think I'll keep that. Look at that lovely kitty. It's really hard to stop myself from reading them, but no.
In my arrows.
Oh, I do like her, but that's kind of messed up my plan then, hasn't it? I really wanted something with ward, but never mind. I'll go for that because it's got an instant effect.
For Queen Iron.
You can stay there.
Orders.
Okay, fair enough.
They make it too easy.
I'm going to ignore that for now unless they do something particularly bad. They've probably got a
I
movement
hear
card,
and
haven't they?
obey.
Queen Iron.
For the Emperor.
Okay. I don't mind that particularly. Let's think. That's not really going to help, is it? Okay, I'm going to do this just because I want to get some of this stuff
Nobody
on the
breaks
board.
the law on my watch.
Cause it will keep that.
Just to thin their stuff out a bit. Because now they should trade, unless they're silly. But I don't think they're silly because they're rank 2. And look at that top 100. Gorgeous card back they've got. Still a far way dream for me, I'm afraid. Goodness me, they are doing well, aren't they, to get that? Well, it's a bit annoying, I'm not going to lie.
Face me and die.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Come on, mate, I just want to kill you. It's not much to ask, is it? Oh, of course. Right, okay. Yippee, not.
Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
All I want to do is kill them. It's not much to ask, is it?
Make your peace, dog.
I mean, lucky devil getting her. I just hope they don't have anything too much they can use to consume with her. They've probably got that shackle lady, haven't
I
they?
seek the poet gods. Let the vessel
Yippee, not.
inspire me.
Right. Oh, that's my honey barn, isn't it? But I need a bit more than that. Let's have a think. I could set that up, couldn't I? Bit of a pity I got to let my darling die, but you can't really let them carry on draining like that. It's one of the things in Arena. Having health gain is really valuable because a lot of people will play that whole run out of cards thing, won't they? They just want them to see you run out of cards. They'll just keep delaying as much as they can. Yeah, right. Okay.
The battle shall be ours. Gore and glory.
Tamriel needs me.
Sorry, darling. That's a bit gutting, isn't it? I hate getting rid of my little druff. Oh, of course. Well, that's annoying, isn't
There
it?
isn't a lock that will keep this one out.
Right, we'll see about that, matey. I bet they've got a bloomin' javelin, so I'm gonna try and tempt fate here. Hopefully that might... I don't think that's going to bait them, but it might put them off a bit. That's a very good looking draft, isn't it? I don't really want to put Night Talon out. I mean, knowing my luck, they've got a bloomin' javelin, haven't they? I mean, I've been in Arena where sometimes I get 3 or 4 removal. Yippee! Not. Well, that's still going to be my target, matey.
So much for a clean escape.
They really are determined, aren't they, that they want me to run out of cards. We'll see about that. Right, let's have a think.
Not even death can see.
Back to oblivion, monster!
Love it when they say that, it's so funny, isn't it?
There isn't a lock that will keep this one out.
Let's see if he sticks. Come on. I just want to kill you. It's not much to ask, is it? Of course.
A taste.
Who's that then? Oh, banana. Okay. Yippee!
Yes.
Right. I love that Ogrim.
There is always a blood price. I am the knight.
So much for a clean escape.
We stand united.
And that is very funny, isn't it? But I bet they've got some miracle to get around that guard because they'll probably have a Swift Strike or something. I do love the fact they're playing wolves. I mean, they've managed to get some synergy despite having a random selection of cards, so good luck to them there. I just don't particularly fancy losing. This is looking promising. I'm gonna get rid of my darling. Okay, I've still got Drain though.
There is life in this machine yet.
Okay, fair enough. Go for Drain first and help recoup a bit. I'm hoping they get something rubbish with that, to be blunt. I wonder if I've got any more guards. I don't really remember. But if I can, I'll get away with maybe... Yeah, I think I might just break a rune and see how that goes. Don't want to give them too many options. Depends what I draw next, really. Come on. Give them something rubbish when I kill you. It's not much to ask, is it? Surely they're not sulking. They've like dominated the whole match and just at the point where I'm going to pivot. Okay.
So much for a clean escape.
A taste of Lord Dagon's power.
Never got back business only. Move along.
I think I'm going to break... Yeah, I will. What have they got here? They've got 14. I've got 11, so yeah, I do need to make a bit of a push. Oh, they don't like him.
Come at me.
Okay, I think I risk it.
Death will be honor.
I always used to love playing Lumber and Ogrim against Javelin when we were doing friendlies. Oh, I love it.
Will use their strength against them.
Let's think about this.
Spill their blood.
A taste of Lord Dagon's power.
This one thanks you.
Get rid of them with the Drathe.
The day is yours.
Well, that went better than expected, didn't it? Okay. So ShakeItBaby very kindly offered to let me record some games for one of Schwaaard's videos, so let's hope this isn't against Invade. I'll reply to Banana later. He's talking about an event deck at the moment.
This was a worthy contest.
Interesting start. Oh no. Yippee not. Clearly ShakeItBaby.NPO's as unimpressed as I am by that. Still. Nice amount of lethal in hand already. This is clearly a ramp deck. You can see you've got the Determined Supplier, Pure Blood Elder, and it's nice having Lethal Lurker in hand too already, isn't it? I think he won't be long for that world. That Flayer over there. Oh no, it's not Flayer, is he? What's his name? Well, the 5/4 anyway. They think that they've got that gate protected, don't they? I reckon he'll hit the guard with the Lethal Lurker and keep the lethal to take out the gate, because it's useful to have both rally and lethal in the same lane as the gate. It creates an ongoing sense of threat, doesn't it? Here we go. No, put it in the shadow lane. Don't leave it there, please. Put it in the shadow lane. Phew.
The forest is my clothes.
Thank goodness for that. Ooh, nice that Necro's getting the buff, isn't it? Lots of options there to bring things back.
The Fighters Guild stands ever ready.
Well, that's not going to stop him, is it? Surprised they didn't try and I suppose they know that's going to die anyway, don't they?
I'll do what I can.
That's good. Force them to come and take out the guard so he gets more ramp. Oh no!
Pity.
He's equally unimpressed by that Git Munderstone.
Time to take the offensive.
Oh, nice.
I smell the stench of the living.
And of course, having the threat of drain on board is going to be concerning to the opponent as well, isn't it? Nobody likes to see their opponent gaining health. Oh no. Another rubbishy support. Yippee not. Well, that gate isn't long for this world, is it?
Bleed for me.
Typical, as if they need any more keywords, and no wonder he's being sarcastic about it. That is beautiful, isn't it? That's almost hypnotic looking at that dragon. That's stunning.
What have we here?
Now I expect he's going to card starve them. Really great to see Necromancer getting all the buffs. Gives him plenty of options for what he wants to bring back later, doesn't it? It's an interesting choice putting Reeve in the field lane. Personally, I think they want to keep him in the shadow lane so he can keep sort of escalating. Look at that. Hulking Scallon. I used to play him when I was in middle tier. That's a real blast from the past, isn't it? That's going to be frustrating for them, isn't it? I mean, they can't do anything to him, really. So funny. Having a good look. Look at that, he's dribbling and everything. Very fetching. That's okay, it's not lethal. And no drain, as far as I can tell so far. Just so funny seeing that Scallon there. That's like a blast from the past, that is, seeing him.
I will rend your flesh.
Yeah, that's not going to save it, matey.
None will leave this place.
If they're sensible, they won't hit face. Oh, they're not sensible. Well, that's good. Well, that's useful, because we've now got the option to Necro and Squish the Wimpy, bring our lethal guy back. Oh, that Scallon's so cute, isn't he? Surely it has to be old Fluffy back. Get rid of the gate.
Rise, my servant.
Nicely done. So whoever would have thought that watching an invade match could be fun? This is certainly proving very funny, isn't it? They must be quite frustrated by now, I reckon. Yippee, not. I mean, I like aspect of her seeing it all, but not when it's on the invade side of the board. So I think we might see a fresh start next. Or... bye-bye, Scallon. Always good to see another guard. And Pure Blood and his mage are going to be good together, aren't they? Oh, look at that. That's going to really frustrate them, that is. Those Iron Atronachs.
I raise the spine of battle.
Nice choice. Keeping the rally lethal guy alive.
nothing.
I think we might have an iron abstract down next round. Oh no, in this case, maybe go for eye leads because that way both lanes are covered and we can always leave Lurk at the gate later if need be. Yeah, I think he'll be the eye leads. I suspect he's keeping that whodunit for when he's got Pure Blood and Hiss Mage on board.
You will know pain and suffering.
This is a really cool counter to invade. It's very funny to watch. So cute. And very beautiful too. Lovely premium. So probably the other one will be down next round. Look at that. I mean, that is really cute and cuddly, isn't it? Not really what they want to be drawing at this stage of the game, is it? Pointy wall of spikes. That is so cool. Very funny. And now it's quite evident why there's so much ramp in here. I think they've given up.
I smell blood on the wind. The hist revives.
I smell the stench of the living.
Very nice. Probably not much that they can do now, really, is there? Let's face facts. I think we're going to see that Mummified come out on that guard. Oh, another beautiful Spine of Eld's Blood. Here we go. Well done, Shake It Baby. That's the most funny invade match I've seen in a while. Okay, so we're back for a second match with Shake It Baby. This looks like it's probably going to be a lethal slay Halalu job.
To end your life.
I always like that assassin guy. Oh look, he's got lovely sort of glary eyes as well. I love it when it's just doing business. I can't do the accent right, but very funny. Oh, it's a Night Mother on top of the usual Slay support. This could be funny.
Dare to make a friendly wager. Well, let's see if we can find something useful.
Confound you!
Oh, that was very useful, wasn't it? I think they'll go for the trade here. That was an interesting sequence of events. Oh, I wonder why he wanted to put the Night Mother up afterwards. Maybe that's a beautiful Night Mother as well, isn't it?
Let's put these to
Nicely done.
Thank you.
That's really quite hypnotic.
They will never know I was there.
I mean, I'm not personally a fan of Night Mother, but that's just because I'm not a great fan of supports in general. I'm the support killer of the friends group, really. But it's still beautiful to look at that. And I think this could be quite a funny match again. Some really lovely premiums here, aren't there? Clearly he was deliberating about whether to use that or keep it in... Ooh! Nice to see Soul Split being used. Probably going to trade for both of those. I think he's probably going to hold the Grey Fox a bit longer. Not really much he wants to nick, is there? Clearly they don't like him, do they? Oh, that's not quite what you want to be drawing at this stage, is it? Might have to be a Grey Fox moment then. It's not a huge amount of good picks there though, is there?
Just forget about C. Everyone does.
Okay, well he's not going to be long for this world, is he? They're not going to leave that. I think that's going to get Icy Shambles next round.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Goodness me. It's quite nice to see an aggro sorcerer though, isn't it? Rather than the usual Night Talon malarkey. Yeah, I think he might set up a Leaf Lurker for the next round. Very nice. That stops the Mammoth from doing too much damage.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Careful there, friend.
Okay, they're going to be a bit disappointed, aren't they, when that gets Leaf Lurkered?
Just give me an A.
Ooh, very nice. Oh, another Soul Split. They've done well to draw both of those, haven't they, really? That's probably going to be a Leaf Lurker. I suppose we could see a Rage here. But it's a bit risky. I mean, that guard to get all the buff.
The forest is my cloak.
I think he's going to have to trade with the spirit, isn't he? Now, unless they get very lucky, They've clearly run out of cards. They won't have a massive amount of draw, so this is probably pivot time. Interesting that they're still going for face. Giving more options. I suppose they're trying desperately to clear it out, aren't they? I always find it, I tend to forget what Duskfang, which way round, to be honest. But I can see why people do play it, 'cause it's very useful if you can get the health gain. Really difficult choice here, isn't it? Because I mean, that's unless you can pull a guard somehow, that's going to be quite difficult. You might have to go for the contract and the red year. I think that's the only way you can get rid of that conundrum with that haunting spirit.
This was a worthy contest.
Oh, they spoke too soon there, didn't they?
Azure, give me strength.
No, he just needs to start getting some health gain on board, really. Well, not far off anyway, is he? Always a favourite child of her scene.
Try something. You won't live to regret it.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a concede now, because I mean, really, they've not got anything to answer that. Unless they get a Shadow Fen, they're not going to have anything to answer that Night Mother, are they?
I smell the stench of the living.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
If they don't draw support removal, then they're going to have to concede, aren't they?
Let's knock some heads.
Here we go. That's not what any opponent wants to see, is it, really? That health gain. I bet they're wishing they'd had that bolt a couple of rounds earlier.
I have no time for fools.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Surely they're going to concede now.
I bow to
Yep. Well done, Shake It Baby.
And that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much to Brave Carriot for spectating those games, showing a little bit of her arena play, and then also giving us a chance to check out Shake It Baby's deft moves and deck construction. And once again, thank you to Thiago for providing even more videos for me to pepper into future episodes as we go along. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, keep playing.